toughest climb is ascending alone, and this is Savant Ascent, and it's pretty much you were flung out of your tower and you must dodge and shoot your way up the tower, and you're a powerful alchemist called Savant, a mechanical wizard that shoots magic missiles, and I think the magic missiles is inside joke. There's 6 unlockable soundtracks. Each one gives you a new power. They sort of look like golden CDs that you get from destroying a number of these metallic enemies. There's fast action. You have to blow up these mechanical enemies that you encounter while making sure you don't get hit yourself. And you can only take a few hits and then you're gone. You have to start over because it's a roguelike. Cool design for a game. The story is super short. Story mode is pretty short. Only has 5 levels. It takes like 2 to 5 minutes. I found the enemies just kept on coming. I don't know why. It didn't seem like I was progressing at all. You stand on a fixed area. We can jump and roll around and dodge the wave of incoming enemies. And as the platform ascends a tower, the animation seems fluid with like a 16-bit graphics, old school graphics. Definitely feels challenging, but not impossible, fortunately. Graphics draw you in, but the cool dubstep music is really the clincher of this game that was so popular around 2013 when this game came out. It's catchy, remains in your head even after dying and trying it over and over again. I even sought out the soundtrack on YouTube because it was so cool. I wanted to hear what the other tracks were like. Now the cons. As great as this music is and the cool setting, it seems like the basic gameplay is to dodge the robot enemies and to keep dodging left and right, avoiding the robots that lunge at you without any further gameplay depth. I really didn't like the control scheme. The game expects you to dodge, but often I found I would jump into the enemies and just yeah, when I would never have a problem with other action games like this. The controls, I found like it was just really hard to play and be fast and avoid getting jumping into enemies. And it's hard to recommend this. Like everything else is cool, but I just found the controls for me. I checked and I'm like, are other people having problems with this? And I don't know. The controls for me, they just seemed very not precise. For me, like games like Contra, also a shooter. Interesting is that you can dodge and you can even avoid enemies, so you can jump over them. And with this game, you can only just dodge, which I think is a mistake because it I don't know, maybe you're supposed to just be like a zipping around wizard and you're not supposed to jump. You don't have that agility. But I just don't have this problem with other action titles. Just this one, for some reason, I can't dodge properly. And in Contra, you can go at different heights too and dodge at different heights. And with this game, it's just like static. There's a platform, just one height level. So it's just Savant doesn't let you jump at different platform levels. That's what I was getting at. And there's less depth to the gameplay, less ways to strategize when dealing with these on-screen enemies. And despite the short gameplay and the repetitive game mechanics, I'd say Savant Ascent only costs $2 regular price and $1 on the current Steam summer sale. So for $1, I mean, I can't really complain that much, but at the same time, like, the essential gameplay for me, I can't dodge and actually finish this game even though it's a short game. So I'd say if you really like old school gameplay and you want to adapt, you want to keep trying with the controls and the dodging, go for it. And the repetitive gaming mechanics. It only costs you a trifle. Give it a shot. It's an really older gem, 10 years old now, and it costs almost nothing for a short and fun experience. I would say a solid 8.5. Even though the controls didn't work for me, apparently a lot of people were okay with the controls. You can, as long as you can adjust to this kind of control scheme, I'd say for $1 on the Steam Summer Sale, it's worth trying to adapt to it. So just keep on ascending if you can, and keep on gaming. Until the next time. Hey.